Hello people of the internet, welcome back to yet another FNaF news video. In today's video we got Youtooz revealing their FNaF 4 figures and they look incredible. ClickTeam has confirmed that an updated demo for 5 Laps at Freddy's is right around the corner, and Secret of the Mimic releases in less than 50 days, and Steelwool has shared some brand new teasers for the game. So that and so much more we're going to be talking about in today's video, so scroll down, tickle that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything going on with FNaF. And to kick off this video, Steelwool Studios has shared some brand new artwork of Vanny. You've likely noticed the orange and blue gift box that you can find in Security Breach, but if you look closely at the eggs, you'll notice that they are decorated and colored to look like Security Breach characters. In the basket, you have Chica, Freddy, Roxanne, and Monty, and then falling off onto the floor are Gregory and Cassie eggs. Moving on now to some Funko merchandise, we have finally gotten the release of the Withered pop figures. We saw these guys a couple months ago, but now they are finally releasing in stores. And obviously we've gotten some much better shots of Withered Freddy, Withered Bonnie, Withered Chica, and Withered Foxy, all a part of this brand new wave. And we've also got a super-sized Funko Pop of the Mangle, who is probably the best FNaF Funko Pop we have likely ever gotten. They just look so good, so detailed, so big as well. I've seen some complaints about how Withered Foxy and Withered Chica look, but honestly, I'm just happy to finally have some Withered pop figures. And now moving on to Hex, recently Dawko shared a video detailing a whole bunch of brand new Hex products. But before we get to that, the limited edition chocolate Bonnie plushie and pin are now available. They are extremely limited edition. They're only available for 3 weeks. So if you want to get this chocolate scented chocolate Bonnie plushie, I would pick it up as soon as you can. The long-awaited Bonnie backpack has also been released, and this guy looks super goofy, but also at the same time super useful to hold all of my FNaF merchandise. The Bonnie backpack is not limited, so if you want to pick them up, feel free to wait. Really not trying to get political here, but I know that because of the tariffs, prices for FNaF merch is really going to skyrocket. Dawko even addressed this on Twitter with Hex. And then for upcoming Hex merchandise, Dawko confirmed that the next FNaF drop is going to be Sun and Moon. And as you can see in the video, the Sun and the Moon feature light up eyes. There are actual bells on the plushies so that they jingle, and also they have wired limbs so you can pose them. Dawko also showed off a pin releasing with the plushies as well as their collectible cards. And then also for upcoming plushies, Dawko showed off a brand new prototype of the Yellow Rabbit from the FNaF movie. He's holding Garrett's plane, as you can see, and also he has a swappable head of William Afton, the purple guy. As for other Yellow Rabbit merchandise releasing, Dawko showed off this new design that is probably going to be on a t-shirt or sticker or something. And then he also showed off a hoodie featuring the Yellow Rabbit on the back, the 5 missing kids on the front. And what's awesome is that the yellow thread on that hoodie will actually be able to glow in the dark. Ennard also received a brand new prototype in a recent Dawko video, and the difference is night and day. This new prototype looks so much better, though there is still work to be done. Dawko said that for the final product, the head is going to be more narrow, he's going to have updated feet, and he also confirmed that the Ennard plushie will feature an exotic Butters prop. And of course, you can remove Ennard's mask to reveal his terrifying wires underneath. And for Ennard's wave, we also know that we'll be getting a pin, a t-shirt, as well as this incredible artwork on a hoodie. And then speaking of hoodies, did not even mean to do this segue, but I'm gonna roll with it. The upcoming character hoodies for Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy from FNaF 1 have been revealed. And once again, the artwork for these guys is absolutely incredible. You can see that there are tears and rips in the back of the hoodie to reveal the character underneath. I especially love Foxy, who has his hook just ripping right through the back. The ears of the characters, or in Chica's case, the feathers, will also be on top of the hood. So it actually looks like you're cosplaying as the character, which is awesome. And Dawko did also reveal a whole bunch of changes to these products that you're seeing. Freddy's design is going to be larger. Bonnie's design will be moved up. His ears are going to be altered as well. Chica's orange color will be lighter. Foxy's ears will be smaller. So there's still work to be done with these hoodies, but already they look fantastic. Dawko also showed off this brand new Freddy Fazbear design, which goes absolutely hard as hell. This design will likely be on a shirt or a hoodie because it's inspired by vintage Nutmeg NFL shirts. I put one up on the screen so you can see the comparison. They knocked it out of the park. It looks awesome. It is really funny, however, just to have this really badass Freddy design. And then above him, you just have Utah. And then lastly, for Hex News, Dawko confirmed that a Secret of the Mimic wave will be releasing in June alongside the game, showing off the first prototype for the Mimic plushie. And honestly, I feel like the first prototypes for Hex plushies have been really getting better, though obviously this guy still has a lot of work to be done. I think this this first prototype looks pretty good already. You can see he's even holding the Freddy Fazbear walkie-talkie from Ruin. You may remember that Dawko teased a Hex ice cream prop a couple months ago, I think. And of course, it belongs to Tiger Rock. Dawko did also show off a newer prototype for the plushie that looks a bit more accurate to the white tiger that we know and love. He even has the zipper on his back. Now that is paying attention to detail. So for plushies, we got Mimic, Tiger Rock, and then we also, of course, have Jackie. We've seen quite a bit of her plushie in the past, though Dawko did show off a brand new prototype, and he did confirm that Jackie's box, not that Jackie's box, okay, we're talking about the actual music box here, is not going to be included with the plushie. It was just going to raise the price up way too much. But honestly, I think the plushie still looks fantastic. Really, really awesome lineup for Secret of the Mimic. And now let's move on to Youtooz, who have also been releasing just a butt ton of FNaF merchandise. Brand new plushies of Security Breach characters, including the Mimic and Mexis, as well as shoulder riders of Glitch Trap, the Mimic, Hide and Seek Vanny, and interestingly enough, the Marionette as well. These guys have no time limit on them, though something that does have a time limit that fans are pretty upset about are the brand new Nightmare figures. These guys look absolutely heat, probably, dare I say, the best Youtooz figures we've gotten for FNaF. And you've got a stacked lineup as well. Nightmare Freddy and the Freddys, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Foxy with his freaky odd tongue, as well as the big baddies themselves, Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare, who's translucent. You can literally see through the figure itself. Youtooz, again, like probably some of your best work yet, but why is it only available for 7 days? My goodness, you release absolute heat and you only give us a week to buy them? FNaF fans are pretty upset by this news, especially, again, because of the raised Youtooz prices because of the tariffs. Youtooz, you know I love ya, and these figures really do look good, but come on. Only 7 days? I'd love to know, what are your thoughts on these figures? What are your thoughts on the 7-day availability? And now that we have the release of the Nightmare FNaF 4 figures, you may be wondering, what's next for Youtooz? Well, they confirmed that the next FNaF wave is going to be Secret of the Mimic. So we got Hex and Youtooz releasing Secret of the Mimic products alongside the release of the game. Not much is known about what's going to be inside of Youtooz's Secret of the Mimic wave, though they did confirm that a Tiger Rock plushie is in the works. And something else they confirmed is in the works, and also what's releasing after that Secret of the Mimic wave, is going to be FNaF 2 movie products. I mean, talked about a stacked lineup. You got the Nightmares, you got Secret of the Mimic, and then FNaF 2 movie, with Youtooz confirming that a William Afton plushie will be included in the wave. And also, after the release of the movie's teaser trailer at the beginning of the month, they revealed concept art for a toy Freddy figure that will likely be included in the wave. And the detailing on Toy Freddy, of course, this is art and not the final product, but already it looks pretty spot on. The only thing I'm not too fond of with this figure so far is the pose. It's kind of a weird leaning back pose. But FNaF 2 movie product sounds absolutely insane, so I cannot wait to see that, as well as, again, the Secret of the Mimic products that they're cooking up. And now let's quickly move on to some game news, starting off with 5 Laps at Freddy's, a spin-off game being developed by Click Team that is seemingly set to be released later on this year, that also got a demo last year in August for FNAF's 10th anniversary. Well, recently, Click Team confirmed that an updated demo of the title will be released, quote, very soon. Now, this was back earlier this month, so hopefully we're drawing closer and closer to that updated demo, because there has been a lot of fair criticism for the title since its reveal. And I'm just really hoping, and I'm sure Click Team's hoping as well, that this updated demo can really win back fans' appreciation for a FNAF kart racer. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. And of course, another FNAF game releasing this year is Secret of the Mimic, which the Secret of the Mimic update for Help Wanted 2 is now available on Xbox. And then we also got a brand new teaser from Steelwolf featuring the mascot costumes. You got the dog, you got the elephant, you got that third thing. I still don't know what it's supposed to be. So this was released on the 30th of March. So first of all, sorry for being a little bit late. And on that day, we were 75 days away from the release of the game on June 13th. And as I'm recording it right now on April 24th, we are now 50 days away from the game's release. And interestingly enough, I thought because they did a 75-day countdown then they would do a 50-day countdown, and then a 25-day countdown. But again, we haven't gotten anything today, and I can't help but notice that we've reached that point in the community where fans are itching for some more marketing, more teasers, more trailers. Hopefully pretty soon we can get some brand new teasers or even a brand new trailer. But so far, I'd love to know what are your thoughts on this brand new teaser featuring the mascot costumes. And now finally, let's end off this video by talking about some movie news. First up, we have the official movie novel for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and that is going to be released on the 3rd of February 2026. So less than 2 months after the movie's release on the 5th of December. And then just like the movie novel for the first FNaF movie, this is pretty much just the movie but in book form if you want to read it instead of watching it. Sometimes it'll have scenes that weren't in the original film, or it's going to have a bit more details and explanations for characters and scenes. And then also for movie news, we have Blumhouse releasing their own book actually. With Blumhouse celebrating its 50th anniversary throughout 2025, Horror's New Wave captures the company's journey to become a powerhouse in the horror and thriller film genres, taking you through the process of conception to premiere for films like Five Nights at Freddy's, Split, Get Out, Glass, now classic franchises like The Purge, and so much more. Featuring film stills, on-set photos, original storyboards, and more. And this book is going to be released on September 30th, so we're gonna get some brand new behind the scenes for the very first FNaF movie, which even though it's a year and a half old, cannot believe I'm saying that, by the way. It's still just gonna be super cool to get brand new behind the scenes for the filmmaking process on that movie. I'm sure there's a lot to talk about with how long that movie was in development. And then finally, for news, I wanted to share this very wholesome interview clip with Matthew Lillard, who of course plays William Afton, the purple guy in the FNaF films. He's returning as the character in the second movie releasing in December. And recently he did an interview where he was asked about what it's like to play William Afton and engage and be a part of the FNaF community.
William Afton's a different thing. I didn't grow up with the game. I wasn't really familiar with the fan base. I certainly am now after doing the second movie. And I love it. I love being an understanding that the weight and the value of the characters that you play have way more value to other people. It's not about me. It's about serving a community.
Right.
And I really relish having those parts because I like honoring the community. I like honoring these people. I like honoring what people love about FNaF, you know?
Right.
And I love being a part of it.
Matthew Lillard is genuinely such a gem. We're so blessed and honored to have him, a part of these films, a part of this franchise, a part of this community. And I just wanted to end off on a good note. So hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all on the flip side. Goodbye.